Anybody seeing the screen?
Looks good.
All right, welcome everybody to our Georgia CTSA mentoring program. My name is Kathy Grunling. I'm an Associate Dean for Faculty Affairs and Professional Development at Emory. And my co-lead is Lillian Ebby. And Lillian, I'll let you just introduce yourself real quickly.
Yeah, hang on just once. Can you guys hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just having a little Zoom issue here. Hi, I'm Lillian Eby at the University of Georgia. I'm an industrial organizational psychologist and the director of the Owens Institute here at UGA.
So this is our second year of the Georgia CTSA mentoring program, and we're really excited to welcome you to the program. Last year we went really well, and people were extremely happy with the outcomes, and I hope you will be as well. So assisting us in this program are Katie Davis, who's the administrative director, and Lauren James, who you've all heard from multiple times. She's our senior program coordinator, and she's waving, waving on Zoom. So Lauren will be your main contact for the program, and if you have any questions or concerns, she will absolutely be able to handle them for you. So I want to go over a few ground rules before we get started. So first of all, sitting on Zoom for 4 hours is no fun. So please help us make this as interactive as possible. Use the chat box if you have questions as we're talking. We'll be monitoring questions throughout. During the discussion periods, please go ahead and unmute yourself. There's a little icon in the bottom corner of your screen if you haven't used Zoom before, if you've been hiding out for the last 6 months and you haven't used Zoom, that you can unmute yourself in the bottom left-hand corner. Do please rename yourself. If your display is showing something other than your name, or if you have a preferred name you would like us to use, you can choose. If you look at your own picture, there's some little dots in the upper right-hand corner. And if you click on those dots, there's an option to rename yourself. So rename yourself so we know what to call you when you're talking or when we're trying to call on you to share your thoughts. So I wanted to just give you kind of an overview of where this program lives in the Georgia CTSA. The Georgia CTSA is an overarching large grant that's shared between Emory, Morehouse, Georgia Tech, and the University of Georgia. Our particular part of that program is called Collaboration and Multidisciplinary Team Science. And so we do a series of workshops and events in order to help build team science skills and grant writing skills and help people meet collaborators throughout. One of the major things we do during the year is the Southeast Regional Conference, and we're hoping that many of you will be able to attend next year's conference, which will most likely be held virtually at the beginning of March. We also have some consult programs on helping you find a collaborator, working with your team, or writing grants. And then there's the mentoring program, which you're experiencing today. And we hope that you will not only take part in the mentoring program, but also make use of some of the resources that we have developed and the other programs in the CTSA. So just briefly, the mentoring program consists of our program kickoff, where we'll help you build some skills about how you interact with others. And then between October and December, you'll have your monthly meetings with your one-on-one mentor and your learning community, which is kind of a peer mentoring guided by a senior mentor construct. In January, we'll come together again to do some networking with your other colleagues who are not in your learning community, as well as with a keynote speaker. And then between February and April, you'll meet again with the learning community and the one-on-one mentor. And then in May, we'll have a graduation ceremony and a chance for you to express your appreciation to your mentor and give us some feedback on the program. So today we're going to spend a little bit of time at first getting to know you, getting to know each other. And then we'll briefly review the program goals and the toolkits that we've developed for you to enhance your experience. Then Lillian will lead a session on understanding yourself and appreciating differences in others. We'll have a lunch break and then come back to introduce the learning communities, and you'll meet your learning community mentor, and then you'll have time to speak with your one-on-one mentor. Sound good? All right, let's go on with getting to know you. So in a minute, we're going to move you into a breakout room with your learning community. You'll have about 15 minutes to get acquainted and to complete this exercise. So what we want you to do is to introduce yourselves to each other and find at least 3 things that the entire group has in common. And that could be something personal, it could be professional, it can be something silly, it can be something fun, it can be something serious. It's really up to you. We also, so at the end of the breakout, we'll ask you to choose one person who can share your commonalities with the other learning communities. And so with that, I will stop sharing my screen and Lauren will move you into your breakout rooms. Any questions before we go? Okay, Lauren, go ahead and move everybody. You'll see at the bottom of your screen a breakout room.